Eddie Hearn, Lightweight Boxing Show. Great to catch up with you, Eddie. How's it been this week?
Been great. I mean, look, it's always great to come to Leeds. Obviously, we had Nottingham a couple of weeks ago, which was just incredible. Still getting over it, but I think tomorrow night we're going to get an incredible fight.
Josh Whyte and Kiko, it's a rematch, of course. Josh Whyte's incredibly confident. Kiko, though, hasn't been looking just as confident.
Yeah.
A lot of people are giving Josh all the attention. What's Camp Kiko?
I think Kiko is full of confidence because obviously he come through a tough fight with Kid Galahad and a style that he probably hated but found a way to win. Now, of course, it's a style that will suit Kiko Martin. It's also a style that will suit Josh Warrington. That's why I think he's going to gel really well. But Josh looks in tremendous shape and Kiko does as well. I think we're going to get a really good fight.
They had a few words with each other on the stage, got a bit heated. What was said?
Just sort of and still and the new, my time, all this kind of usual stuff. Fired up. Obviously Josh, it's very difficult not to get fired up with a crowd like this, and Kiko is fired up because neither guy wants their career to end, and I think they realise that defeat would be bad for both of them, and I think they train with that kind of fear.
What's Kiko's English like?
Limited, I think, but like all these things, like you start to understand. I think he can understand the English, but struggles to speak it.
And just moving on to the main undercard, Ebony gave us some Spanish. I saw a lot of people say she had a bit of a Portuguese or a Mexican Spanish, but brilliant for her to see. How big a challenge is Roma?
It's a really tough fight. Like Ebony Bridges has put the work in. I know a lot of people feel like it's gimmicky what she does, but there's a method to it. She's built a fan base. People want to tune in, but she's put the work in. Her and Mark Tibbs have trained so hard for this opportunity. But it's not a gimmick, this is not putting Ebony Bridges in with, an easy fight. She's fighting one of the best in the sport in Cecilia Roman, and it's going to be an absolute war from start to finish.
Forgive me if I've missed it, but Shannon Courtenay, what's going on?
She'll be here on Saturday. She's had a knee operation. She's ready to fight in June. She's got the rematch with Jamie Mitchell. She's also got potentially the winner of this fight on Saturday as well, and she'll be looking to try and become a two-time world champion.
If she's fighting in June, I heard you say that AJ and Usyk could be in June. Could she be on that card?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, we'll have to look at the dates and see what works.
And what's the latest with that? Did you say you told Dom the other day that you was speaking to Ashley?
Yeah, I think that June is going to be the month for AJ against Usyk. Obviously, there's been a lot of backwards and forwards. It's been a very sensitive time to make that kind of decision, but almost certain that AJ Usyk will happen in June.
Chantal Cameron-Reis, I've seen Kaylee Cameron-Reis, who's been here around this week. The last I heard of Jamie Moore, that Kaylee had an injury, hand injury.
No, she's not able to fight at the moment, so we've been waiting on her to make that decision, but she's not going to be ready to fight anytime soon. So we're going to move forward with Chantal Cameron to have a defence in May on the Boatsy Richards card. And then go and fight Kaylee Reis later in the year for the Undisputed Championship. So a little bit frustrating for Chantal as well, but just going to keep her busy and get ready for that Undisputed fight.
There's been a lot of back and forth between the Frank Warren camp and the Matchroom camp. Do you feel that sort of reverse psychology in a way that you talking about Frank Warren so much is inadvertently promoting the Fury Whyte card?
Yeah, but I don't really care. I'm just going to answer your questions and speak how I want to speak. I don't think about it might be doing that. Just answer questions, be yourself, and and it is like I do find it entertaining, like winding them up. So
you're a fan as well.
Yeah. So I think it's all good.
And Dillian Whyte, how's he looking?
Ready to go. Yeah, training hard. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. We hope the fight happens, and we'll see where we go.
Very last one, Eddie. Khan versus whoever, Conor Benn.
Yeah, I spoke to Khan's team. Been on asking for an offer to fight Conor Benn. They've been asking for an offer for us to do the Brook rematch. We'll see. I mean, I think everyone felt that should be his last fight. But if he wants to fight, and he's still a very good fighter, we'll see how hungry he is to continue.